Imagine your world goes dark, not for an hour, but for an entire month. This isn't about inconvenience. After 7 days, hospitals effectively cease to function. This isn't one problem. It's the first domino in a chain reaction that paralyzes society. This story reveals the hidden dangers that emerge when our modern support systems completely vanish. We will trace the timeline of collapse, from the first 48 hours to the grim reality of day 30. So, what happens the moment the lights go out? The first crisis isn't darkness. It's biology. Within 2 hours, food in your refrigerator starts to spoil, causing a massive wave of foodborne illness. Clean water stops flowing. Electric pumps at municipal plants and private wells go silent. Contamination becomes an immediate threat. Waste management halts. Sewage pumps fail. The risk of diseases like cholera skyrockets as modern sanitation collapses. Within 48 hours, another danger grows inside your home. Without air circulation, toxic mold begins to flourish. The romantic image of candlelight is a lie. The use of open flames for light and heat leads to a massive spike in devastating house fires. With food and water gone, why can't stores just resupply? The answer is a domino effect we'll uncover next. It starts with fuel. Gas stations require electricity to pump fuel from underground tanks. The entire supply chain is frozen. No fuel means no delivery trucks, no evacuation vehicles, and no ambulances. Failed traffic lights create impassable gridlock. Your phone is now a brick. Cell towers have only a few hours of battery backup. Information and coordination become impossible. This is the cascade. No power means no fuel. No fuel means no transport. No transport means no supplies. Society is now isolated. Now let's revisit the hospitals. Their generators rely on that fuel, which is no longer being delivered. Refrigerated medications like insulin spoil. The systemic collapse triggers a psychological one. Constant stress, isolation, and fear of the dark fuel widespread anxiety and anger. This crisis doesn't affect everyone equally. The elderly, the sick, and low-income communities suffer first and worst. As desperation grows, social contracts fray. Darkened streets invite crime, and hunger drives looting as people abandon rules for survival. In this environment, bad information is deadly. The common tip to eat snow for hydration can actually cause fatal hypothermia. With systems gone and society fracturing, how does an individual's approach to survival have to change? Most people think survival is about getting resources. But what if the key tactic is actually being invisible? Advertising your preparedness, a noisy generator, bright lights, makes you a target. Security through obscurity becomes a primary survival strategy. Beyond survival, the entire economy is erased. No transactions, no manufacturing, no wages. The financial damage is catastrophic. Why can't the government just step in? Because the government is the infrastructure. Its response relies on the very systems that have failed. Now imagine all this happening during a winter storm or a summer heat wave. Without climate control, hypothermia and heat stroke become mass killers. Let's connect the dots to see the true lethality of this scenario. Remember the hospital failure? Combine it with paralyzed transport. A simple broken leg, normally treatable, becomes a death sentence. The psychological toll we discussed isn't just a feeling, it's a catalyst. That anxiety directly fuels the breakdown of social order. After 30 days of this, can we just flip a switch? The reality of restarting our world is far more complex. Restarting a dead grid is a black start, an immense engineering feat. It can take weeks to bring power back, assuming no damage. The lesson isn't hopelessness, it's the need for local resilience. Some areas are building hubs with their own power to provide essential services. True preparedness is low-tech knowledge. Knowing how to purify water and manage sanitation is more valuable than any expensive gadget. A 30-day blackout reveals our greatest vulnerability is our lack of understanding of the systems we depend on. Survival is about community.